What's going on, world? Welcome to another edition of the Rhymes Like Dimes podcast. We boys Peter,
yo,
Mohammed,
yo,
and myself, Yemi. And today we're joined by a special guest, a returning guest, one half of the rap duo S.A.S,
legendary,
what you call a group.
which broke down barriers between the US and UK rap scenes throughout the 2000s, working and earning the respect of the likes of the Diplomats, Kanye West, and many, many more. He has a new album out now called Balance and Chaos. We welcome, friend to the pod, Mega today. How you doing, bro? You good?
Chilling. Yeah, I'm here. Man, it's been a minute. Last time, what was it? Like
3 years ago.
It was 3 years ago.
3 years,
In the midst of the pandemic, we were in a different studio.
Yeah,
man, I appreciate it.
Lots happened since then. Still, it's crazy. It's like the whole world's just different.
Man.
Yeah. Glad I was outside before then, because it was a different vibe in the city.
The air was different.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Vibe was different.
Definitely.
And now, boy, I don't even know. But you came in hot. As soon as we saw you, you were like, yeah, North's got the best rappers. North's got the best rappers. So we might as well just get straight to it. We might as well just get straight to it.
I mean, it is what it is.
P?
It is what it is. I always hear him repping for Totti, so I'm like, you know what? Yeah. He's got a point. There's some spitters on our side of the water. Don't get me wrong. South got some. They got some hitters. They got some killers.
Relax.
But yeah. North,
so what you think? North got the best?
Yeah, come on. We got this, man. We got this. Come on. He said a lot of the artists. You know what I mean? Like come on.
So you're talking about pure lyricists.
I'm talking about lyricism.
Just pen to paper.
I'm talking about bars. I'm talking about gets all the glitz and glamour, black hoodie, 110s, we outside, no beat, like, what are you saying? Yeah, we
East
do
London
that.
got some,
He's can chat to North in that way.
He's got some killers too, man.
He's can chat to North. 100% he can. What?
The deeper we go in the roster, it would
What?
Kano's clearing a lot of man from North, though.
Yeah, but that's my point. I'm talking about rap.
Yeah. Kane, Gets, Wiley, like, these men can chat to North.
Oh, we got a lot of hits.
I know you do.
Bear man are out rapping.
I know you do.
No, Bear man are out rapping Wiley.
Bear man.
Like who?
Go on then.
Rich. Okay. 2024 out rapping, yeah. Chip.
What are we doing here?
Okay. Chip. Yeah. I'll say Frisco.
I don't know about
I'll say Little Sims.
Cap.
Kaz is
Wow.
dead. Kaz is dead.
Cap.
Kaz is dead.
That is crazy.
I don't know, man. Out rapping Wiley. In my opinion. Just me. Well, who am I?
North side.
I think Carla's Carla's out rapping Wiley. Where's that Carla from North, innit?
He's from North.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Carla's from North. But he's conscious though, so he gets a blind from me.
Yeah, I don't know about that one though. Like straight barring.
Yeah.
No, Wiley's better than Carla. For me, I'd say. I think Wiley might be a little underrated, man.
He is
what
underrated.
The hell?
He's absolutely underrated.
What's going on?
Do you want a hot take? Go on. Never been a massive fan of Wiley. I've listened to Wiley.
I understand that.
All growing up. Never was a massive fan.
I understand that though. He doesn't make the greatest music, but his pen. Come on.
I grew up to Wiley. I just think a few people can out rap him. A few people.
But you're not mixing grime with rap though.
Yeah, he just says lyricist.
I mean, just barring.
Oh, you say lyricist.
Yeah, just bars. Just bars. I mean, if we're talking just rap, then it's North. It's probably Then it's probably North.
Yeah, up to just rap. No grime.
Just rap.
Just rap. Pen to paper. Just rap.
Bars.
Just what's coming out your mouth. I think Young Tef is chatting to a lot of man from North. Man. He is. I'm gonna lie to you, bro. He's chatting to a lot of man from North.
Okay, if we're talking just rap, then
early gigs is chatting to a lot of man from North.
Listen, a couple man from North. Just rap.
Just rap.
Rap.
I'll put Rich number 1. I'll say Chips, nice.
He come up from grime though.
Came up from grime, but
he can rap. He did come. I'm not this. You can do grime, but I'm saying rap. Chip can rap. In my opinion.
No, of course.
Chip can rap. Who else? This bit man up.
He listed a few of them. When you lot's old one, I saw. That's what I thought about. That's what it came to mind when I was pulling up.
Yeah.
Say Carla can rap. Say Sims can rap. You got a few, man.
Yeah, you got a few.
No, my mind's gone blank.
No, you got a few. It'll come to you afterwards and you'll look back at it.
My mind's gone
blank. Me, I don't get involved in the artist chat because I'm an artist, so it's different.
No, you have to get involved, man.
No, because then it's...
We got Storms.
Do you know what it is? You know what it is? If I start speaking on other artists, I'm like, I'm biased, innit? I'm from North. I'm born in Tottenham. You know what I mean? Like, I'm from North.
You as well. You're another Tottenham boy.
No, I'm not Tottenham boy. I'm just born in Tottenham Hospital.
Okay, first.
But you was born in Tottenham?
I was born in
Tottenham. You don't think that counts? I'm claiming you.
That might count,
you know? That might
count.
What? Who else do you have that went to America? Stop it.
We can't
What?
We can't escape Tottenham, man.
Tottenham, S.A.S, yes, safe.
Middlesex Hospital.
Are you crazy? I was born in North Mid.
Why is everyone from Tottenham?
I
man?
know,
man.
Yo,
It's getting annoying now, man.
Yo, I was born from North Mid. If you're born from North Mid, I'm claiming you to Tottenham.
You are shameless. You are shameless as hell.
So shameless. I claim Adele. Adele was just born in Tottenham and she moved.
Was she?
Yeah.
I thought she was born in Brixton.
Nah, she lived in Tottenham like her first couple of years and then moved to South.
Okay.
Everyone, every part of London's gonna claim Adele. She's lit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
Come on.
Okay, so who's your Mount Rushmore of like rappers from North?
Or UK.
4.
UK. Let's say UK.
Just say UK.
Fuck,
Yeah, just say UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, just say UK.
Ooh, that's a hard one.
No, in that case, then we might as well just name his.
Just
You might as well
UK.
name his top 5.
Yeah, you could do your top
What, UK?
Top 5
Yeah.
UK
If you want, yeah.
ever.
Oh, that's a hard one. This is not easy.
And why?
Yeah, it's not gonna be easy, bro.
And no, we're not doing NY. We're not doing. You're
Why not?
too far.
Why not?
You're taking it
Why
way
not?
too far. No. It's pressure. I'll put Wretch in there. You know what I'm saying? You got to put Gigs in there. You know what I'm saying? What? How many? 5. Even though Skepta's not rap, you got to put Skepta in there. Because, do you know what I'm saying? He's iconic. He don't sound like no one else. Like, he put on, do you know what I mean? He stay consistent. So, like, but, so where am I at now? 3. I'm forgetting someone. I know I'm forgetting someone.
You will.
I'm definitely gonna forget.
I forgot Skepta when we was talking about Tottenham.
Do you know what the funny thing is? If this wasn't on the spot on the camera and I'm just thinking normally, it'd be like
You can take your time. We'll edit it. Do you know what I mean?
All right,
Take
so
your time, man.
I'm trying to think. I'm just trying to think of people that I truly rate, and I think are hard and have been consistent as well. Oh man. Because when you're doing all time, it's different. It's not the person that's popping now. It's not the person that was popping then. You see what I mean? Like, there are people I can say are in there from what they did when they came out to what they will do now. Like, do you know what I mean? Put a tune out, even if it's not a whole project, whatever, it's gonna hit. It's gonna, you know what I mean? It's gonna connect for different reasons or whatever, what have you. I think KA would have been in there if he carried on, but he did carry on making music though. He did. It's just that obviously his acting's kind of like ouch. Like he's just people know him more for that now.
Yeah, he hasn't dropped an album.
But like that, his album was like that was serious. And that P's and Q's, that's a song. That's to me that is like one of the timeless UK songs. You see what I mean? Like, you bump that now, it's like it came out yesterday. You see what I mean? There's only a few songs that are like that in the UK that where it's like, you know, it's got that same energy as when it came out.
Absolutely.
See what I'm saying? You know what? I just got to just throw in some new people then, just to mix it up a bit.
Do you listen to a lot of new?
Not that many. I think Nines is fire. Like, do you know what I'm saying? I think he's I don't think he's underrated because he's big. Like, obviously he's doing his thing, but I don't think people really know like the punch, like the bars. Like he's bar heavy. See what I'm saying? Like, I say Potter. You got to give it to Potter. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm trying to think of new like, because they're not new, but they've come up to where they're getting their shine, they're getting their flowers now. But I'm trying to think of like new like.
I like
people
Nux.
coming up. Yeah, Nux. 100% Nux is hard. The shit with Larry Drew's fire. But I like, do you know what I like about Nux? I like it because it's like, it's not conformative. It's like, he's not pandering to anybody. He's just making the music that he's making. That's how I feel. I like that. I like that about Sims as well. They're not part of any scene. They're not they're not cliquey. It's just like, I make music. I do it for the people that like me and are like-minded. And if you fuck with it, fuck with it. I think that's the way to make music. Do you see what I'm saying? I like that. I like that about them. Yeah, I'm trying to think who else. That's quite a few artists.
Maybe like 7, 8.
To be honest, to be honest, that's how you know the scene's come a long way, because before I used to struggle to like say people that I actually thought were like cool, like, because I'm a snob, man. I'm not gonna lie, but I hold myself up to the same expectations that I put other artists to. I'm not gonna just be like UK centric and start hyping just because it's like, oh, I can relate to it because they sound like me, because they're first generation African, or do you know what I mean, like whatever, West Indian. I don't give a fuck. Like, all that stuff sounds nice, yeah, but what you saying though? You got bars. Like, that's what I'm interested in. I'm interested in the creativity and like the consistency. So yeah, but I do rate them. I rate them. I like the way the scene's changed. It's like there's so many different sounds and different, like, you don't have to come off in a certain type of way to be accepted. So I feel like people are more free to do their thing. Do you know what I mean? But
as a barrer, how do you find listening to new artists that might not necessarily be barrers, but they might have a certain vibe to them?
Oh, I fuck with it. Like, I was listening to Gunna today in the gym. You know what I mean? Like I can't. For me though, I can't. Like, if I'm heading somewhere and I'm walking, or I can't be bumping that. I need some substance. I need some sustenance. You see what I'm saying? But when I'm active, I'm moving about, or if I'm getting ready to go out or whatever, then that is a wave. The melodies, the beats, the thingy. Like, I've got like there's a bunch of artists that I'll listen to just for a vibe, just to listen to. But if I'm locking in and listening to like actual lyrics and thingy, I'm gonna go for like a Rome Streets or like a Ransom or like a, you know what I mean? Like, or like, do you know who's a wave that's like lifestyle and vibesy, but he's not just talking like just whatever, not saying nothing. He's actually saying stuff. Is Larry June?
Yeah, man.
That's cruising music. That shit makes me want to just be like,
he's hard.
You know what I mean? Like, that's some like, I like that shit. That's smooth. You know what I mean? Jay Worthy's sick. Like, it's like things that create a like a ambiance. Like, it takes you into their world. I fuck with that. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not all. Before I was like very like, oh, the bars. But as you get older, you just kind of, your ear's a little bit more refined. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know who I rate highly? That is like Vince Staples.
He's dope.
Do you know what? No, not for me.
Do you know what's crazy?
I love his personality.
We were talking about him
The
yesterday.
Ramona Park Broke My Heart project.
Bro.
Oh my days.
The self-titled project.
It is crazy. Except I only
man.
got, so that's the one before. That's the one before that one. I only got on Turkish, big up Turkish, because he mentioned that to me, because I was rocking with that one. But it's Mac Miller that put me onto him. God Bless the Dead. Mac Miller's a real one.
Yeah,
man. He's the one who kind of like, I got into Vince through like hearing his
Vince
stuff.
been dope, man.
From when we was rolling with Action and all that, when he was in London and all that. Like, yeah, Americans are different, man. Like, how are you gonna meet Action Bronson? You never met him before, and he just like come out on stage and then like have us performing like at a Vice party. That's some next shit. What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, the love and the embrace is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, big up Rock Marcy as well. Like,
do you feel more of the love over there than you do here?
I feel the love from the streets over here, like from the people, but the industry I don't feel the love from. But it's cool because I know that's not organic. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's very cliquey. It's very like, you know, what you've got invested interest in. Yeah. So I don't take it to heart. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? I know the part I play in it all. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm like, Flowers, they die.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I last time I checked, Flowers won the currency. You know what I mean? So you just, I know what,
That's the one thing they don't tell you about Flowers.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, and the thing is, but when you know what you do and you know your value, you don't seek outside gratification from anybody. I know what I do. Like, if I'm stepping out the barbers and I'm feeling fresh and I'm stepping out, I don't have to get a look from nobody. I'm like, do you know what I'm doing right now? I might have to spin the block so you see me again. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's just my energy. You know what I mean? Like, when I was young, I used to go around and say, oh, bruv, say a line that I made up, and I go, oh, bruv, did you hear what Hove said? Did you hear what Hove said? Like, this new Hove, just to test people's. Oh, that's crazy. That's me. Just to see if they believed it. I'm like, if you believed it, I know I'm crazy.
Throwing out testers.
You know what I mean? But we weren't even that good then. Like, Ray's brother will tell you, right? Because we went to school with Ray's little brother, Don, big up Don, yeah. So like, I used to be like, I'm better than your brother, like, just delusional as fuck. You know, 16-year-old talking about Ray, you know, like, what? Like, man's only got a few bars. Like, what are you talking about? I got like a few verses that I've got, you know what I mean? But it's like, that belief though, that belief will get you far. Because it's the same shit that will have you step, like, you know what I mean? Like, you'll be in a room full of killers and be like, yeah, I'm one of them. You know what I mean? If you don't have that, what are you going to have? Because the moment that people don't give you the love and the respect, they'll start to make you believe that you're not that person. And it's the moment you believe that, you're finished. And then you start trying to figure it out, and then you're lost creatively. It's just about just doing you, man, and not even caring what anyone else has to say. Like, yeah, don't get me wrong. Don't be stupid enough to think that whatever you do is fire, you know, but don't get distracted by all the noise. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't try to chase a sound or something that's going on at the moment if it's not your comfort, if it's not really what you do. Like, you can do it, but it's not going to sound authentic.
Is that why you wouldn't kind of step into like the space of making some of the music you enjoy just for vibes?
I just do whatever. I literally, the way I create when I'm doing solo stuff, as opposed to S.A.S, we got a set feel, and it's like the music that we make together, me and May, it's just like, it's got an energy to it. You see what I'm saying? When we come together. But when I go in, like on my ones, I just like, literally like, the beat will, someone will just start cooking a beat, and then I'll just go wherever it takes me. And if I like it, I'll fuck with it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but my ears, I more go to stuff that's like emotive, like something that's gonna touch something within me, evoke an emotion, and then I create off of wherever I am in that place, or what's going on in my life that suits that sound. You see what I mean? And that's why it kind of sounds like it's like a project that's like almost like it's not a concept project, but it's like a life. It's like a where I'm at this time. It's like a recap. So if you hear My True North, it's like what I'm a dad now. You know what I'm saying? My mum's not well. Do you know what I mean? Certain stuff's going on. I'm just figuring it out. I felt like that project was cool, but it was too nice. It was almost like, like I'm healing, like I'm good. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm not this guy outside just like with the burner on me, like cooking food. Like, do you know what I mean? Like it was more like trying to show that side of me without realizing I was doing that, because that's just where I was at in my head. Because I started getting therapy, and so things start coming up within you that you don't even realize. So you're just more vulnerable naturally.
So what was the creative process for My True North versus Balance and Chaos?
I feel like My True North was like a concept, because obviously like My True North's your orient point, the thing that keeps you like inspired or moving in the world or whatever. So I was just looking to more like things that suited that theme, like to where it connected with what I was going through. Like say, like, but it wasn't. I feel like it wasn't enough grit. It wasn't enough bars on it. Like I feel like that's what I feel like that project missed. As opposed to Balance and Chaos was just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm inviting everything, like how I was before, which I still am, because that's what I came up off of. But then I've got a level of enlightenment and understanding of like my responsibility, like as a father, you know what I'm saying, as it's just the older statesman now. So I'm not just coming with the braggadocio, like, oh yeah, I'm that, like, it's like, I know I'm that. So now I have to show you in a different kind of way. It's a different kind of conversation we're gonna have. You see what I mean? It's like, yeah, like I've still got fire, but I got something to say as well. You see what I'm saying?
I think My True North, there was a purpose with releasing that sort of project. You know what I mean? And I feel like in order for you to do Balance and Chaos, I think you needed to do
100%. There is no Balance and Chaos without My True North. My True North, it's a good project, but I felt like it was like, yeah, it was good. It's good. Yeah. But knowing how I am and what I listen to and how deranged I could get with the shit, I'm like, I missed some of that to it. You know what I mean? So with this one, it's like I'm just literally just free flowing. It's just like whatever comes to me. I'm just like, it's just like I'm just having fun with it.
I think it comes across you enjoying it.
Yeah.
Like, that generally does come across as you
it's
enjoying
just fun,
it.
yeah.
It's just a fun summer kind of feel to it.
Summer feel vibes, isn't it?
It's a full summer feel vibe.
Yeah, you fuck with it, yeah?
Yeah, it's a full summer
love,
feel
man.
vibe.
So which joint, what
there's an ending, let me check right, there was an ending production to one of the songs that was insane to me, that I thoroughly enjoyed, and I remember I've made a note about it here. The Passion.
Oh, Passion.
I said that was my favourite too.
You know that ending of Passion? The beat, when the beat's just running for the final 45 seconds, you just got a nice...
See,
I'm surprised you like that though.
Ruben did that.
Like
Big up Ruben Joy. He made that.
I don't feel like you're like quite emotive, so I don't think you like that.
You don't tell me what I like. No, I'm playing.
That's your joint. That's your joint.
You
both got the same joint.
Yo, I felt it. I can't lie.
I'm surprised by that.
No, I can't lie. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, the way that came about, I told him it was fucking mad. Like, because it was weird. It's like... it just come to me like in the studio, but it wasn't on that beat. It was on another beat. It was on the beat before it. It was like the one that ended up being the interlude. And then I heard, that sample. Like, are you afraid of? I kept reloading it when I was on holiday, and I was like, no, this. I was like, oh, that one's not working. Maybe if I just flip that and that will match. And I just had this mad epiphany where I was like, yeah, and it married and it just sat well. But all the shit I was talking about was just fiction, and then it ended up happening. So all the shit I said on the whole song didn't exist. It wasn't real. Like it was not that it wasn't real. It just came from a place of like just creativity, and then it came to pass like a year later. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I think I'm gonna rap about millions now.
No, but I think that speaks to like how important like manifestation is and how powerful your words are.
I believe in that. I believe in that.
The music's a language, it's a frequency as
100%.
Well. When you start really tapping into things,
100%.
You can create magic with that.
100. Like that's what I mean. I feel like as musicians, we underestimate how much influence we got, and like, you know, the power of our words. It's like we can touch people. It's like there's a collective consciousness of people that are listening to the shit that we're saying, and they're believing every word of it. You know what I'm saying? So. Like that's why I try to like stay away from talking about certain shit like when I die, I'm like, cool, everyone's gonna die eventually, but you can speak that shit into existence. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the shit like when Big like Ready to Die and it's like when the obsession with thingy, it's almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy. That's how I feel. So I just try to just speak like, you know what I mean, real shit. Like like don't get me wrong, like life's like it's balance and chaos, isn't it? Like life's chaos. Like chaos is guaranteed. Like but the balance is essential. We're all trying to figure it out.
But on the flip side though, do you feel like with S.A.S music you kind of like may have created something as well? Because you lot were talking about a lot of street shit.
Oh, the S.A.S thing is like, I mean, everything's street. Like, you know what I mean? It's like experiences. It's life. It's like part of like. So that's why I love it, because it's like when you create on your own as opposed to creating with in a group and with a set sound, a set feel, it brings out different. Like, you know what I mean? The way you are with your boys and you're rolling out is different than when you're at home and you're chilling and you're thinking and for me it's like journaling. It's like I burnt my incense and I put some music lo-fi shit in the back and I'm just like,
sounds
and
familiar.
And do you know what I mean?
That's my vibe.
Like ashwagandha, you know what I mean? I'm just like lion's mane. I'm just there with my shrooms. I'm like, and then I'm just vibing. I'm like, you know what? Whatever comes, and I'm just free to just put that out there. You know, it'll connect with who it's supposed to connect with.
Do you feel more free making solo music than you do with S.A.S?
No, I wouldn't say I feel more free. I just feel like it's a conversation that I have that, you know, it's a conversation you have alone. Some things you walk alone. Like, you know, like some things, like if I'm going through a certain particular thing that's separate from what May is, you can't really talk about that on the same record. Well, you can, but it doesn't have that same feel. You see what I'm saying? So like some things you express it differently. You see what I'm saying? It's like, I remember May that him and Nicole Ray had a tune, Back Against the Wall, and they were fucking talking to each other on this record. Like it was like they was like making love. Like I was like, what? This tune? And then they're like, oh yeah, do you want to get on this verse? I'm like, this is weird. It's like your brother and someone that is like, what? And then you jump in the bed like you're trying to get involved. Like, nah, I'm sitting this one out. And that was like the smartest thing I ever did, because that tune, it's just like, it's the feeling, it's the emotion. It's just like, some things it's just not, you know what I mean? It's just not for you to do. So yeah, I love creating all different kind of ways. You know, sometimes I feel like I just want to create just to create. Like maybe not even put it out for the world to hear. Just something just to vibe with or just to rock with, like myself. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I just think it's important. It's therapeutic, man. And I like creating at the time that I'm going through the stuff I'm going through, because the conviction's different and it does something for me. It's like therapy. So if it's like doing that for me, imagine someone who's going through a similar thing. Do you know what I mean? I've seen people and they're like, oh, that tune, oh, you lot got me thinking. My boy was talking to my boy, big up Marley. He was saying, oh, bro, you got a lot of man through their bids. You know what I'm saying? A lot of man was listening to your shit in there, and I'm like, bro, see, that's the shit. There's no money that can buy that. There's no fame. There's no notoriety that can buy that. And when I see brothers and it's like I made their day. You see what I'm saying? Legit, they're happy to see me. Like I'm like, man, what more really? You know what I mean? I just used to just do it just to be like, no one's fucking with me. Like, you know what I mean? And now you get that kind of love where you touch someone. Like, I think that's like, it's powerful. Can't underestimate that.
I think you said off cam you were talking about how you lot were creating like a new S.A.S thing.
Yeah, we're creating a new S.A.S.
The new project.
Yeah.
If the S.A.S sound or the music that you're making as part of that album, if that weren't happening, how do you think this album would sound?
Which the one Balance of Chaos. Yeah. Like how would it sound if we weren't making that? Yeah. I think it would sound the same.
Did it have an impact on the sound of Balance of Chaos?
No, it wouldn't. Do you know what it is? Because it's like it's different conversations. It's like different moods, different conversations, different days. You see what I'm saying? So it's like it doesn't. It's like my ears. It's eclectic. Like I'll listen to some shit that's like, you know what I mean? That's like I don't know. I'm trying to think who I'd listen to and think is dope. That is like kind of obscure that maybe people wouldn't really fuck with.
Cass is dead.
No, but yeah, that's hard shit. But I'm saying like softer shit.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know, like a Cleo Soul or you know what I mean? Like it's like different vibes. Depends on your mood, innit? Like you know what I mean? But I just feel like at the time of when you do things, you're never gonna get that moment back. So it's good to create and put it out because you can outgrow it as well, and you can look back at it a little bit like. I might look back at it and be like, that's not really me anymore. But it's a time. It's a moment in time.
Yeah.
And it does what it's supposed to do at that time. That's why it's important to release. You can't create and hold. I think that creating and holding, it stifles creativity. Because for me, it's like being constipated. Literally. It's like I've eaten and I haven't shit. I can't eat anymore. I have to release. And then I can eat. That's like, I have to release and then create because it's like, that's that. Then you evolve, you do something. Otherwise, it's like a loop cycle. For me, maybe everyone's different.
I mean, it's just like expressing yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, like you have to be able to express.
Exactly. We change. Like so many things. Like, mate, you could go through one life. We lost our mum. Do you know what I'm saying? That's like that is the shit that's the most altering shit that you can go through. Losing a parent, losing a loved one. Do you know what I mean? It's not even specific to being a parent, but like that shit changed me. You see what I'm saying? Like your mum died in your arms of a heart attack. Like what? That's like literally worst nightmare. Like in reality. So you're never gonna be the same after that. You know what I'm saying? That shit had like my face getting cut. Like that's like falling off a bike. Are you crazy? I'll take that 100 times before that happening to my mum. You see what I'm saying? 100%. So with stuff like that, it just changes your perspective. And it makes you think, you know what am I so even like, I'm not really someone who gives a fuck, to be honest. Like, I don't really give a fuck what people have to say. Like, because people's going to have something to say, whether it's positive, negative. They're always going to have something to say. But everyone says their shit or looks at what you're doing, thingy, and they go about their day because they got their own problems and they got their own lives. So what I think is not get too much in the head. That's the ego. Like, fuck that shit. It's not real. Like, do what you're put here to do, what you're compelled, what your calling is, and that's it. And that's it. You do it, people like it, some people won't, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Some people won't even like you. They'll just hate you just for you being you. But guess what? Oh, well, you know what I'm saying? We're made the hardest stuff. It's like, what? Like, no one's trying to blow my head off. Like, you know what I mean? Last time I checked. You see what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know. For me, it's different. I don't care. I don't get caught up in all this thing. I don't believe all the hype, like as good as you say as I am, or you know what I mean, or as bad as I say, whatever.
Well, to circle back to what we were talking about earlier about the industry, so for a lot of people who might not know, who might be listening or watching, obviously you and your brother Mayhem were in America for a while.
Yeah.
You were coming up in that scene, bumping shoulders with a lot of like legends that we know of now. Obviously the Diplomats, Jay-Z, Dame Dash, Ye, Minaj. Did you ever feel like, especially around that time, a pressure to kind of do what the industry was kind of telling you a rapper should do in order to like?
The industry said we couldn't do it.
Yeah.
They said we couldn't do it. Like, what? You're gonna try and rap? Like it's not grime. It's not thingy. Like, what? They was looking at us mad. They weren't even at that time. They couldn't even fathom it. Like, well, they didn't even know what the fuck was going on. They just wanted to try like. Sometimes like labels want to sit with us and like pick our brain or figure out like almost like how do they do it, because we never had no management. Never had no management, and still don't have any management. Never had no fucking investors. Still don't have any investors. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is really grassroots from the bottom shit, from 2 Man, from Finch, going crazy. And you know what? We said we was going to do it. And that's the thing. That's what I mean. If you believe something, you'll make it happen. Who's to think 2 brothers from fucking North London are going to go over there and work with the lights of who we've worked with the lights of? And this isn't no, like, because we're popping where we're from, so we've got a following, so they're trying to tap into our market, or there's a label exchange or shifts of that. This is just straight, we fuck with you because you man are sick. So everyone can say what they want to say. Me, I'm not a bitter person. If I was, I'd look a lot older. Trust me. That shit, that hater shit, don't age people well.
Yeah.
But I'll just say it like it is. I call it spade a spade. Like, bruv, we fucking set it off, whether people like it or not. And the reason they kept fucking with us is because we did what we said in the tin. Do you see what I'm saying? And if we didn't, then like, how are we able to keep doing the same shit that we've been doing? Do you see what I mean? It doesn't make sense. Yeah. So I think it's sad because at the time people couldn't get behind like what was popping, because it was just crabs in a bucket mentality. But now it's changed and people are actually happy to see people succeed and do their stuff. You know what I mean?
Do you mean people around the industry or people in the UK?
Industry was more like that. Was like, it was that was weird. It wasn't the people so much. It was more like, you know, like
the machine.
Yeah. It's almost like you did it your way, so we're not gonna Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
You hear these things of like what they say about Minaj. They try to just get rival artists to put in her way and things like. It's kind of maniacal. You know what I'm saying? Like the way that the way the system is deeper than we think. You know what I mean? Like,
of course.
So we went totally against the grain. Like, which was disruptive.
Was that?
It wasn't intentional.
Well, yeah, but was it? I mean, obviously, you're charting new territory, right? You don't know what you don't know what's in store. You don't know what's on the other side.
Yeah.
Was that? How was that for you? Was that scary? Was it something that you?
I've survived death.
Yeah.
Literally, a few times. So that's not scary. Like, it's music. Like, don't get me wrong. There was some shit that was kind of, but it was in the midst of the music with that in it.
Yeah.
But if you've come from survived the shit that I've been through, you're looking at music like it's a fucking, like, what are you talking about? This is soft play. You know what I'm saying? I don't even look at it like, it's just like, bruv, like, what? Like, people are just gonna hate on you just to hate on you. They hated on us just for being British and living in fucking America and having accents. See what I'm saying? I had to scrap. Literally, for being, I had to scrap for stuff that people didn't even know. Like, I'm Nigerian, so when people were talking shit about Africans, I took it to heart. Whether the person's Liberian, whatever, it didn't matter. It was like, I felt like, nah, you're disrespecting. So I'm just used to fighting, you know what I mean? Just to be like, look, I'm not having it. Not even trying to be tough. Just more of a like, nah, that's not how it's running. You know what I mean? So we rep, man. We rep, and it's I'm just glad that people can see that, and they, you know what I mean, and people are acknowledging that after all these years. You know what I mean? But I get it when things are like super ahead of their time, and I get it.
So when you see that someone like Central C and Little Baby get together, do you sit back and like, oh, I contributed to that?
I mean, yeah, like not their collaboration,
not their collaboration, but
just like the fact that
the
conduit between the US and America and the UK, sorry, 110%. You know what I mean? I don't need to get mentioned. You know what I'm saying? But do you know what it is? People that know. You know what I mean? But big up Young Ads. Young Ads said, "Oh, yo, S.A.S, man. Like, like study their interviews. Like, they're thinking, like, he's a real one. Do you know what I mean? He's like pay homage. Like, I see certain people. They tell me, like, I see Skep tell me, like, bro, if it wasn't for you, man, open the doors like you did in the thingy, I wouldn't be able to think. So people pay homage. They show love and respect. But obviously, the younger generation don't know. You know what I mean? But for me, I just feel like, you know what? Fuck it, you're as good as your last game. Like, I'm on that type of time. I'm like, I still got it. Like, who? Like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the energy that I like. I'm like, let's fuck all the shit of who I am. Thinking, black hoodie, one Teds outside. What are we saying? You know what I'm saying?
Still a fighter, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm on that. That's the sport. You see what I'm saying? That's what we do it, right? That's what we do it for. So. Yeah, man, I like it. I like the competitive spirit, but in a way where it's like, it's not like you're watching what anyone else is doing. You're just you're just doing your own shit. You know what I mean?
Sure. That's like hip hop in and of itself. Hip hop prided itself on being original and being like something that no one's ever heard before. Yeah. So it's like you carry that spirit.
That's it's embedded in me.
I want my rappers to feel like they're the best.
Yeah. How could you not? How could you not? Like, what are we talking about, mate? Fucking, I'm Nigerian and I'm a Leo. Mate, are you crazy? Like, I'm gonna be cocky as fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's it. Like, I really believe this shit though. I'm not really just out here because I'd be like, who says that? Like, what? Man said, I am here when I appear in designer wear. I'm the flyest thing to receive hates is Ryanair. What are we talking about?
That's real too.
What are we talking about? Like, I say Ryanair shit like that just for fun. You know what I mean? That's like what 08, like oh come on, fucking hell.
What's the best reaction you've had to your music or your rapping, either here or in the States? What's the one that sticks to your mind?
What, like an individual comment about it?
Yeah.
I can't really think, man. Fucking hell. I don't even know. So many people just like, I can't think of one that stands out, you know, in particular. I can't really think
name a couple.
Just like these man are the, like, I still listen to their shit from 01, or they'll quote bars from then, like, where it's like, shit, I don't even remember that bar.
Yeah.
And then I'm seeing it, and then it's like, but then I'm in the comments, and then I'm seeing like, man's all talking about different songs. So it's not the same song. Like certain ones come up like Doing Fine, On Them Roads. But like Huh?
Where I'm from.
Where I'm from. See, you brought up where I'm from. Everyone's got a different one. So I'm like, that's like, I just feel like, that's mad. Like, people still talking about a project. Like, Street Soul Salute is going to be 20 years next year.
Wow, man.
That's 20 years ago. Like, and people still talking about that project and still say, oh, I was bumping that the other day. To me, that is crazy. That's 2 decades of decadence.
How do you think you've changed as a rapper from Street Soul Salute up until now?
I think I was more like, but like, it was more like bars, you gotta hear, like, that was like my thing. Cause I feel like I didn't come into my voice yet. Like I didn't know how to use my voice fully yet. Like, so it was like, I always felt like I had to say some crazy shit. Because obviously May's the voice, like, you hear May, it's like, it's like, fucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? He's just got that dominance. It's just like, he's just like, yo. I'm like, fucking prick. So, like, you know what I mean? So, like, it was a lot. So I had to come ready, like, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, think of it of like, Hove and Big. Like, through the door with the curve, most, and then things, and then Hove come with some slick, like, witty, you know what I mean? But they're both killers, like, they're both, like, lyrically sick, but they got to play it a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, the way I've changed now, I think I got more introspective. Do you know what I'm saying? But that's how I've changed as a person. Before I was just I was very like, I still got compulsive tendencies, but you know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm very like out there. I was in a lot of pain as well. Do you know what I'm saying? I was a lot of shit. Like, I got my face cut at 19. You know what I'm saying? May got shot at like, I was like 6. I'm playing computer games with my girl, like, at home. And then like May's getting shot like outside school. Like, what are we talking about? Like, Bredgen's getting killed, like, you know what I mean? Just mad, like, just crazy shit that's just not normal for a kid to experience. You see what I'm saying? So there was a lot of pain, there was a lot of anger, there was a lot of like bitterness, resentment. You see what I'm saying? So that's what fueled my shit. It was like, but then I thought, then after when I overcame it, I found like that you can create from a place that isn't that place. Still have the passion, the conviction in what you're saying, but you don't always have to come from that place.
When did you learn that though?
I think having a daughter. I think losing my mum and then having a daughter. You know what I'm saying? There was like, you know what I mean? Worlds apart. Like, and that was just like, it just made me like, when I knew my daughter was coming, that's when I thought, you know, I need to get therapy. It wasn't even for me. All the shit I've been through, all the shit I've seen, it wasn't even really about me. It was more like, I can't let my perception, my skewed ways of thinking, or like how I'm jaded in ways, and I got like certain things like PTSD, trust issues, like certain shit. I can't let that affect my child. I can't. Like, this is bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? I spoke to her mum. I said, yo, I'm having therapy. You should get therapy. We need to do this for a and she said, yeah. She was like, yeah, like, and she did it. And I've got much respect for her. You know what I'm saying? And I saw like the love we pour into her and like how she is. It's just like, it's important, man. Like, you know what I mean? Kids don't ask to be born. So like, I'm glad I did it for me. I did it for her, but I ended up doing it for me. And then I learned a lot through having her as well. Because I had this perception of myself that I was just always like, just messy, chaotic, which I was crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? May put up with a lot of shit, man. Now I'm thinking about it. Like, he put up with a lot of shit, like, big bro, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, because I was always that fucking little mouthy cunt, like, at school, like, first day at school, just starting a fight, like, and he has to come back me, like, if I didn't win. But, you know what I mean? I won most of the time, but, you know, but, like, you know what I mean? I was just, you know what I mean? But, like, but on the serious one, like, I was just always, like, a little bit, like, almost like I had this, not a need to prove something, but I just wouldn't let things slide. And now I just learned, like, it's just like, bro, sometimes you got to sit down to take a stand, you know what I'm saying? I learned that from Rosa Parks, but I was young, I was dumb, so I sold to Knox. That's a bar. But, you know what I'm saying? like that's a bar. But yeah, so I don't know, I've just grown, I do stuff like that. It's more like, I'm more myself. Like, but you don't know who yourself is when you're dealing with all that pain. You're in your pain body. So now I'm like, yeah, I'm that, but I'm zen. You know what I mean? You might see me in Bali. You might see me outside with a hoodie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know, innit? Like, you don't know what day you might see me on. You know what I mean? So
mentally, would you say you're in a happier place now?
Oh, mate, way happier place. But it's true. It's real. But happy is, you know what it is? Happy is fleeting. It's like, happy doesn't last. Happy's moments.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, I'm in a more grounded state. I'm in a more more level-headed state where I can actually process my emotions. So whether it's bad, whether it's good, whether it's like, I don't fixate on the thoughts. I don't fixate on the negative thoughts or the positive ones. I just let it. I just over like bird's eye view, just like looking like, okay, that's what we're doing. All right. But none of it defines me. It's like I'm like none of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not as bad as they say we are. We're not as great as they say we are. You see what I'm saying? So I just try to just stay connected to source, man. I quit drinking like 8 months ago, so that's a big change.
Congrats, man.
Yeah, it's actually 7 months, 7 and a bit, but like, I'm just done with that shit.
How's that affected your writing?
I never actually writ. Actually, when I'm in the studio, I was always fucked. But so I was always waved in the studio. But writing, like, all the verses that you've heard, most of the ones you heard, them times there, actually, I think I was smoking weed them times there. Like, Street Soul Salute. I quit smoking weed about 15, 20 years ago. But most of them sober. Most of my bars and the things that come to me, that I'll be like, when I'm moving, when I'm walking, when I'm pacing up and down, say if I'm in like in the gym or I'm just in a traveling and I'm moving, like that's when my motion, that's when it comes, or just words will start flying in my head. I lucid dream sometimes, boss.
Yeah, you said,
yeah. So like, it hasn't really affected the creative process like that. You know what I'm saying? If anything, I think it will be better. Like, don't get me wrong, being drunk, like, it kind of brought this level of freeness to where you don't really care what you say. So you get some big hooks of some big ideas, but I'm naturally just quite energetic anyway. You know what I mean? Give me a little bit of like, I don't know, coffee. I'm rattled. Like, I might not sleep that night. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm just so high off energy. I'm just like, fuck, like, I need to just chill out. Like, so like, yeah, like that. I don't know. It's not really affected it too much, but I haven't seen too much because it's still early stages.
Yeah.
Would you call yourself hyperactive?
100%. You could tell. I'm like, charged. You know what I'm saying? I only had a coffee in the morning. That was like 6:30, 7. Like,
does that come across in your writing though? Would you say you're a quick writer? Like,
I am quite a quick writer, but the thing is, it's not good because I was just chatting to Vito about. I was like, what? This is long because like I'm just so in my head about like, it's not coming to me. But let it breathe. Some people take weeks to write a thing. It's just like, I like it to hit me. I like it to not feel like I'm writing. I like it to write itself, but you can't wait for that. You gotta, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just got a little bit frustrated. I hit May about it. I was like, because I was supposed to write something to a verse because he's already done his verse, and I hit him and I was like, bro, I don't know, man. This really, he's like, maybe the sound's not for you. I'm like, bro, give me a break, man. I'm just trying to like, you know what I mean? But I hear him, but like, I do think my brain's is very like, it's a lot. It's a lot. That's why I come up with the shit I do. Like, my brain is active. You see what I'm saying? It's like, it's a gift and a curse. But yeah, sometimes I might overthink it if I'm sitting with it too long and try and tweak it. And it's just like, bro, half the people don't even know what the fuck you're saying anyway. You know what I mean? Even when you get the genius shit, they're like, oh, okay. Like, you know what I mean?
And even genius gets it wrong sometimes.
Even genius gets it wrong. Like, you read your own lyrics back, you're like, what? This is like some Wikipedia shit. You're just saying anything. Last time I saw that, they said we were signed to Def Jam. I'm like, what? Like, nah. You know what I'm saying? So I think just don't think too much about. I just think just create, man. Fuck it. Like, put it out. You like it. You think it's like, there's nothing perfect in nature. There's no straight lines and symmetry. You know what I'm saying? The fuck? Like, who are we? Like, trying to be all perfect and shit. Your imperfections are what make you ill. You know what I mean? Like, just embrace them.
So how do you like marry that with being part of a duo and being solo then? Because as a solo,
I'm not solo though. That's the fucking weird thing. I don't even know how this fucking happened.
To be solo as well?
Now I am. Well, now I am apparently. But well, I didn't plan on being. I don't plan on being a solo artist. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna do another project or not.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like, this was just something that it's like a passion project. It was like oh, I'm just creating. Oh shit, I got this amount of songs. Oh, I might as well put it out. Fuck it. You know what I mean? It's like that. It's like that's from the place I'm creating from. You know what? The moment I stop creating from that place, I'm done. I'm done. I don't care. Because really and truly, like, the fuck am I doing it for? If I don't like the same reason that I started doing it, if I'm not still doing it for that, I'm just doing it to prove myself I still got it. That's some bullshit.
Yeah. And I was gonna ask you, like, what keeps you going, man? Because you've been rapping for time. So what is it?
Love. It's like what keeps people in relationships for fucking 40, 50 years, happily married. You know what I mean? It's work. It's not easy, but it's what you love. It's what you feel like the moment I lose that, I'm done. I'm done. Because that's the only way I know how to be with it. If I'm not passionate about it, then I just can't. I'm all or nothing type of person. I don't sit on the fence about anything. Ever. Like, I've either got a whole lot of shit to say about it, or I don't know enough to speak about it. Yeah. But if I'm on it, like, I'm on it. Like, we'll have it. And I'll agree to disagree, but I'll speak my shit. You know what I mean? People are like, oh, you're fucking, you should manage. I'll be a sick manager, but guess what? I don't trust these motherfuckers enough to manage them because I don't know how much they want it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how much they want it. Like, and I don't know. I don't see. I like. Sometimes I look at it like, how many people really want to be artists because of what? Just, it's like, is it everything it comes with, or is it because you embody that and that's what you are here to do? I don't know if there's a lot of people like that. I don't know. I can't judge. But sometimes I look at it, I'm like, it kind of fucks it up for people that really, really are passionate and do this thing for the love. But they're the people that get burnt. The people that care the most, they get hurt. See what I'm saying? Because I was at a state where it was actually making me low key like a little bit depressed. Because I was thinking like, but I didn't realize I was depressed. So I was just like out partying, like you just see me out everywhere, literally. Like, and I was just like, but it was because I wasn't creating like I was before. So it's like I was trying to fill a void. And most of my 20s, it was all music. So when I hit 30, it was like, oh shit, like, it was like I hit 21. Oh, there's a whole life out here. Oh man, like, Shoreditch, hipsters. I was like, oh, it's like Disneyland. Like, so it's like, I just fell in love with that and was just like, but then at the same time, that's what's part of giving me like a different kind of edge. So I'm still old school with my traditions and like my ear and my sound. Like I'll do a Pressure, you know what I'm saying? Like you fuck with Pressure, boom back hard. But then I'll do a Bloody Murder. See what I'm saying? Like I'm very, like I can do pretty much. I don't try to do it all, but it's just my personality. Like I'll sit and talk with people and thingy. They wouldn't even know. Like they would, like obviously they'll probably see my face and be like, oh, okay, I know. Like you didn't get that falling off a bike, but you know what I mean. I can pretty much. I'm like a chameleon in that sense. Like just my energy. It's just like it's just a vibe. You know what I mean? And that's how my music is. It's just like it will hit you in a different way. It might hit you on some like heartbroken, going through my shit. It might hit you on some like hard like. Balance and chaos. Look at what it made us. Infinite. Can't figure. Like I go into different bags. I go with what the song tells me. Like you know what I mean. I don't do too much. Before I'll be like, oh, I gotta do that. I ain't gotta do shit. I ain't gotta do anything. I do whatever I feel like doing, and you get that and get it. You like it. You like it. You don't. Whatever. Cool. There's projects I don't like. There's projects I listen to like back and like, oh, I hate that project.
Which ones?
Galaxy Fire. I hate it.
You like that?
No. I do not like it. Why?
Yeah.
I'll come at me. You think I was K-Dot on Drake, bruv. Then I like us. You know what I'm saying? Nah, serious. I'll be like, nah, do you know what it is? It's not. The funny thing is, I like songs on there. I like The Connect. I like On Them Roads Too. I like Shout. I like certain songs on there. I do like. See, I like these songs, but it's not cohesive. I like cohesive. I don't care if you got 4 hits, 3 hits, bangers. No, I want an album I can play from beginning to end and it flows.
It makes sense.
It's like reading a book. I don't want to skippy. What is this? Is this a mixtape? Like, people don't make albums. I want to hear it. I want to, bring me into your world. I want to feel like I know a little bit about you, just a little bit.
It seems like the more and more we talk about cohesiveness and stuff, it sounds more and more like an old school mentality, because a lot of rappers or artists now TikTok. Singles, or they'll have like a project full of singles and there's no real connector. So it seems like it's more, the more we say it, the more old school it feels like.
I'll be old school to the fucking death of me, boy. I'll walk with a cane when it comes to that shit. I own that. Albums, let's get back to it. If we're doing them, if we're doing singles, let's just put out singles. But if you're doing an album, mate, I want to hear an album, innit? I don't want to be skipping, like, because you just went from chilling at home, like relaxing, to fucking like lit in the club. Like, do you know what I mean? It's just like, it's just all over the gaff. It's almost like you're gonna give me fucking some sort of like, I don't know, it's too much. I don't know if people actually listen to it or where they're at with it, or if it's just money. It's just money, or it's just getting where you fit in. Do you know what I mean? So who knows?
Boy, you had a bar on Declaration. Snakes, ladders, crabs in a bucket. Yeah, we all can win.
Yeah, we all can win.
Explain that bar.
Because I'm like, so the game Snakes and Ladders. So when we was as kids, they didn't know they was actually probing us. They were showing us what the fucking world is. Snakes and ladders. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, yeah? But I'm like, crabs in a bucket, like, because everyone's just trying to pull people down, yet we all can win. There's no scarcity. It's abundant. So what is this mindset?
Yeah.
That's why I said no. When I say no loss, it's just lessons. There's blessings within all the sin. You know what I mean? Caught up in these shark-infested waters. I was born to swim. Like, the industry is like, do you know what I mean? I'm built for this. What are you talking about? Yeah. This is nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that one, Declaration, I was saying to him, I don't think people are going to really understand some of the bars, the beginning of that verse. It's like, it's layered. Yeah. But we'll see if people decode it. They need to decode that one. That one's like, it's one of them ones.
Yeah, man, I guess it's just like a commentary, right? And it's kind of like flipping the whole idea of crabs in a bucket and just like dog eat dog on its head. Yeah, it's like the industry will have you believe that that's the case. Yeah. Because of the way it's built and the way it's constructed. Yeah. But really and truly, you read between the lines, then
it's enough. There's enough for everyone. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no limit, man. There's no limit. The only limit is not thinking. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
What are your favourite songs on Balance and Chaos?
I like Bloody Murder because it's a fucking banger.
It's a banger.
It's a fucking banger. Well, I did it in Nige. Like, the energy, cold. You know when it's back Nige, it's different. It just...
Pick up your daughter on the outro.
Oh, man. That's what I'm saying.
She did her thing.
She went in, didn't it?
She went in.
No, she's a little cutie, man. But that one, I like Passion. I like Passion. I think Passion's sick. Yeah.
It's a bop.
It's a bop. It's a bop. Yeah. Do you know what's funny about It's a Bop? It's a bop. I freestyled that.
Okay. Oh, for real?
Yeah, I literally freestyled that, bro. Like, that song came, like, I was just on a wave that day. And it was just like, I wasn't missing. It was just like, literally, and then even to the point that the girl that's doing the ad-lib, the thing on the track, her name's Sky, whatever, big up Sky. She's like, is that how you do it? Just like that? And I'm like, that's why I put Megan, so just like that. It was literally, everything was improv, everything that was going on. Like, Gore-Tex, I'm looking at the trainers that had Gore-Tex written on the side of it. Like, everything's just like, just bouncing, just flowing ideas. Freestyle, I forgot to do that, like, just whatever, just having fun with it. That's why it's got that to it. It's just like a feel, like it's like it's just a bop, innit? It's just a vibe. I like that one. That was cool. But yeah, my favourites will probably be the ones that are more... Roundabouts is my favourite. That's my favourite song. That song, I feel like people are going to be able to listen to that 20 years from now. Like, I feel like that.
I think I watched that video like 2-3 times.
Is it? I directed it.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I directed that.
What was the thought process behind the video?
Mate, to be honest, I just went to King's Cross. And you know the... You know the bit? Like, no.
I'm going to give it a buck. I'm going to give it a buck. I know. I went to English River.
No.
I went to Channel Islands.
You see people start trying to make it seem all artsy, yeah? I'll keep it funky. I've always seen that bit in King's Cross, and I've always thought it looked sick. You know the bit like just like Tron.
Yeah.
And I just thought, you know what? Like I just wanted it to be about like out of this world. Like I'm not here. It's a journey. Yeah. It's like in space. So that's what my idea was. But when we went there with the director and he shot it, the LCD whatever the screens were fucked. So they started doing this effect where it was making it do that thing. It doesn't normally do that thing.
Oh, for real?
That was all.
That's mad.
But when you start fucking with certain energies, things just go a certain way. Because that's when I did shrooms. That Roundabouts, that's when I first did shrooms. So before, when I did Roundabouts, I went to the studio and I was like, oh, I'm not going to drink. And they was like, oh, why? And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm doing this thing where I'm just like, I'm going to do shrooms and I'm going to like proper like think about my shit and just like, yeah, and it was like, oh, is it? I was like, all right, cool. So I did the song, and the beat just came on, and I was like, oh, this is a vibe, like. And then just came with the chorus. I did the chorus. Leash sung the chorus, wrote the chorus, did the verse, one verse, and I'm like, this is cool. I'm gonna do the second verse after I do the shrooms. So I have the experience, this and that, mate. The day I'm gonna do the shrooms, I'm lucid dreaming. I wake up and I go, circle of life, stuck in the labyrinth. I clocked it, circled it twice. Go back to sleep. Bro, what? This is before I've even done the shrooms. So I go out, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm supposed to link my guy, my minder, big up Seafood, big up Nat, yeah. And I'm like, bro, it's like it's the wrong time to be doing. It's winter. It's like fuck it. It's around the time that we did the interview with you lot. It's around that time.
Okay.
So that's actually the first song that I did, but it wasn't gonna be an album. It was just a song that I just did. And then whatever, I go out there. This guy's fucking late. So the times he's coming, like there's like people starting to come around because we're in nature and shit. Bro, I started tripping out crazy. I'm seeing geometric patterns. I'm seeing, bro, it's just mad downloads like crazy. And then after that, then the verse just comes and it's just like the way it just married together and sunk together. Like now when I hear it, it's just like I feel like it was like a bigger thing. It was bigger than what I thought it was at the time. And that's what kind of set pace for like A Balance of Chaos, because I was like, this is a powerful song. It's a good song, but it can't stand alone. You can't put that out anywhere. Where would it go? So then I was like, oh shit, maybe I need to just keep making songs. So I just carried on making songs, and that's how it came about.
Why wasn't Patience, the interlude, longer?
Because Patience, the interlude, was the song. Patience, the interlude was Passion. Okay. So Passion was Patience, but then the idea of the sample flipped wasn't working as a song. So I kind of made Patience like tie into it like as an interlude. Like, you know, back in the day we used to have them, it's like they're songs but they're not songs, but like, and so I just did that whole vibe, because Talk About it was like almost like Talk About, it's like the relationship, like everything's good, and then what's it called, Patience is like, it's almost like conferring. It's like the back. It's like just trying to figure it out. And then Passion is the breakup. See what I'm saying? So it's like it's just taking you through a journey. The whole thing's like it's like a journey for.
Would it be fair to say? I mean, obviously you've talked about your experiences with shrooms. Would it be fair to say that it kind of unlocked a new creative layer?
110%, 110%. Crazy, like Synergy. That verse, the fuck.
Okay.
I was microdosing.
Okay.
So like,
I think at the bar where he said "Go Man Cry" to Scarface.
Oh yeah, you ever seen a man cry listening to Scarface? Had to drop the liquor out. Was fucking with my pathway. Snakes there. Got to cut the grass with a sharp blade. Narcs raid, but we get rid of ours. The fast way. My brain's revvy. It's like, do you know what I'm saying? It's just like it's a zone. See what I mean? It's like I can't tell you like. It's different. This is my life. There's no fiction. It's not fictional. You see what I'm saying? I don't have to fabricate it. You know what I mean? It's like my insecurities, my fears, my doubts. It's all of that. Take it as you will. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm trying to like glamorize it or make it seem cool. There's certain shit that I don't like, but it's like, cool, that's me. Judge it if you want. You're a sucker because you ain't living your truth if you're doing that. And even if you are, who cares? You need people like that. You need the haters. They make you like get up in the morning. Yeah. Brush your teeth first though.
Always. PSA. My goodness.
Was there any reason why there weren't any collabs on this?
No, not particularly, you know. I just kind of created it and then
the rap collabs, I meant.
I reached out to a couple people. Yeah.
You gonna say who?
No.
Off cam.
Yeah, off camera. I reached out to a couple, but we didn't make it happen. It is what it is. I told Mace should have been on Bloody Murder.
Yeah, I didn't.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, we'll discuss next time we sit together.
No, I genuinely didn't get why he wasn't. I was like,
he was in the video though.
He's like, he's in the video. He's fucking with it.
But that's what's more annoying. It's like, you're in the video. You could have given me.
That's what I'm saying.
16 or 32.
There's only 2 bars on there as well. It's like, like, come on.
He could have jumped on that.
He could have, but it's all good. It's all good. We got bangers. We got one. But May's on this, like, he's very like, he wants it a certain, you know what I mean, sound thingy. He knows exactly how he wants the thingy. So, you know, like, the S.A.S shit is crazy though. We got some shit, man.
When's that dropping?
I don't even know, but when it comes, like, it's gonna be crazy, and it's not just gonna be. It's gonna be a flurry. It's gonna be That's all I'm gonna say. When we come out to play, playing for keeps, man. You know, and you know what to expect with us. Yeah, we don't. You know how it is. We don't make the same sound all the time. We're very like, you don't know what you're gonna get really. It's like, you know, you're gonna get a certain vibe or certain feel, but it's not gonna be like, none of our projects are the same. They're not. They don't sound similar. So yeah, I'm just back having fun with it. And Mayers as well.
Is that intentional though? Or is it that just where the music takes you?
Just where the music takes me. Yeah, wherever the music takes us. Yeah, wherever it takes us. But I want to get darker. What
do you mean by that?
Like darker, just more sinister sounds. That's what I like. That's what I'm into. Okay. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, when I'm doing these ones where it's like balance and chaos, and I'm talking about life and I'm showing. So, but sometimes I just want to do some murderous shit, man.
What producers do you think can give you that sound? The sinister, the dark. What producers?
But if I say that, then I'm gonna give away what's coming, and these might be watching.
They could be manifesting and putting it out there if it hasn't happened already. You know what I mean?
We'll talk off camera. It's happening. It's in the works though.
Okay.
And they're serious.
Okay.
They're serious guys.
I've got a name in mind. I don't know if I should say it. Derringer.
Oh no. We're not. But
that would be dope.
Derringer's fire.
I think that'd be fire though.
Derringer's fire.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got some shit, man. We got some shit, and it's of the elk. Yeah. So it's like, yeah.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
Man.
Do you feel like when you tackle such heavy topics as you do, like throughout your music, do you feel lighter after having?
I feel lighter.
Yeah.
Like after recording it or writing it, I feel lighter. Then recording it a little bit lighter, but I feel like I'm only gonna fully get it when the music comes out and it's received. Do you see what I'm saying?
I got you.
Regardless of what it does with the metrics or whatever, what have you, it's like I know I've connected with a level of like people.
You got it out there.
Yeah. And it's like it's touched those that it's supposed to touch in the way that it's supposed to. And then it's like my job's done. You know what I mean? Whether it's a year from now, 2 years from now, instantly, maybe even not in my lifetime. You just don't know. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like it's out in the world and it's there forever. That's amazing. You know what I mean? Aretta's gonna see herself on the cover of my EP. Like Daddy's talking about me. Letter to Aretta, like he's talking to me. He's giving me advice. He's telling me how to move, how I should. That's crazy.
Is she at a point now where she understands that as well?
She's like, even when she was young, she's like, she got it. Because when the song would come on, she'd start moving and looking at people like, look, do you know this was about, like she felt it was about her. She wasn't even talking. Like when I'm shooting a video, I'm holding her, she's like 7-8 months and she looks at me and she goes like that and goes and like holds me like, because she's like, this is about me, I can tell. It's energetically she can feel it's about her. You see what I'm saying? So she's a special child, that child, man. She's different. She's different. She's been here before. For real. Like I really believe that. She sees shit that we don't even see. Like when my mum passed away, like she literally like came about and she was like like she felt the pain. She didn't know she was missing. She just went crazy and I was just like, kids, they're different, you know. They're tapped in into a different thingy. And that's why people like, yo, keep your inner child alive. That's what I tried to do. I tried to just, I feel like I'm as close to how I was as a child than I've ever been as an adult. Regardless of all the crazy shit I've been through and everything else. Like I keep that because it's important.
That's a whole process.
Yes, it's important.
Keeping that is very difficult.
There's no money, there's no fame, there's no fucking, they don't give a fuck what you got that can, that we need to keep a level of curiosity and creativity. They're in a theta state till they're 7 years old. They're seeing shit we don't even see. They're on shrooms for real from their brain. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you know what I mean? So that's what I mean. They're naturally like, it's like it's different. Like it's different. So we can learn a lot from kids, but that's a whole different subject. Yeah.
What do you want listeners to take away from Balance and Chaos?
Just whatever message that resonates with them. I feel like there's multiple messaging throughout the whole thing. You know, I just feel like it's just like, feel free to be yourself, man, regardless of what, you know what I mean? Like, just trying to fit in, like, because, like, I know what it's like. Like, I'm like, come on, like, I get it. But sometimes you just gotta be like, fuck it. Like, people's gonna love you or not. And the only thing that you can be is authentically yourself. And that's it. People that like it. People that don't, they're not for you. You know what I mean? But I'll say take away from it, just like, yeah, just try and find the balance within the chaos is what we're all trying to do. That's why I felt like it was such a poignant title. It's forever. Like that's forever the mission statement.
And again, people can take from that what they will take from
what they
that.
will,
as well,
yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly. It's not so literal. It's like whatever. Everyone's got whatever they're going through. Everyone has, you know. Before, do you know what? I used to be very fucking ignorant and quite self-centered because it was like, oh, when's the last time someone tried to kill you? You ain't been like. It's like, mate, what are you talking about? It's not about your story all the time. It's not about what you've been through. It's about, like, you don't even know how sensitive somebody is. So, like, I might be super resilient, right? So I could go through all the things I'm going through and it like, yeah, it affects me, but I can manage it. But what if someone's, like, super sensitive and any little thing, you know, even just a confrontation of someone going, oh, you stepped in front of me on the line. And that's a traumatic experience for them. That is like them getting wet or getting, do you know what I mean? So you don't know where people are at with things. So you just need to take everybody, like, just treat people with a bit of kindness, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, if you don't like someone and they've done you something, then fuck them. But, you know what I mean?
Just the everyday human being.
Overall,
Just
like,
your everyday human being. Just
treat people, because you don't know, everyone's going through their own little shit, you know what I mean? And some people mask it in different ways. Some people, I'm the happy person, so no one will really see if I'm going through it. It'll seem like it's all fine, but underneath it all, you might be, you know what I mean, cracking up. So you don't really know. You got to check in on the happy, the one that's always like seemed like he's always good as well, because they're the ones that probably needed the most, because they're giving a lot of themselves, a lot of their energy. That's what I realized, like, with going out all the time. I was like, you know what, this is not good. For me, I feel so much. I'm like, this ain't like, it's too much going on. It's like, it's just chaos, and I can't, because I don't know how to be like, just like I give a lot. I'm very passionate. So I was like, you know, I need to put that energy into something that's worth doing, which is obviously music, or, you know, shit I actually enjoy.
So what would this?
Sorry,
So what would Mega in 2024 say to the kind of hot-headed, hyperactive Mega?
Take time. Breathe. That's it. Breathe. Stillness.
You meditate?
Yeah, daily. Yeah, I feel the difference. I can tell when I haven't. After a while, it's like when your room's not kept well. After a while, you leave a little thing here, a little thing there. Before you know it, that's there, and then it affects your whole psyche and the way you're moving. Before you know it, it's all piled up. It's these little habits. So even if it's only 5 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever, just time. You don't have to be sitting in your bed thinking. You can breathe wherever you're at. Just stillness and just calm. Just feel like it's okay. It's calm, and yeah, that makes the world of difference. Trust me. But it's like cheating now. I don't drink, so it's just like that. I didn't realize how much alcohol really fucks you up long term. Like, as far as like, I always used to think I made like really rash decisions while I was drunk, but I didn't realize that it had an after effect. So like, it augments your pathways long term. So you're still making decisions that aren't really like you to make. I had a lot of clarity since then. I was just like, yo, this shit's mad. Like. And then I'm like, shit, how much of my personality was my actual personality as opposed to that? Because I thought I was super outgoing, always went. Now I'm like, I don't know, is it? Is it lit? I need to see videos, like, send me then. All right, you sure, yeah? Because I need to know. I need to know. I'm not doing roulette with energy. If it's not a vibe, are you mad? Stepping out and I'm doing drip and I'm doing fun. Like, no, nah, we need to make sure, because if I'm coming outside, I'm a vibe, innit? I'm not gonna come out if I'm not a vibe. If I'm not in the mood for it, the old me will just go out and just like, fuck it, you know, I have fun. Nah, it's got to be right. I need to be stepping out like it's fun, innit? So yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. It's more like playing it forward. Like, you're not just thinking about. It's like delayed gratification. That's what it is. Semen retention gang. Bang.
Are you on that as well?
What? Come on.
What was it?
Semen retention.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. But it's hard if you got a girlfriend, then obviously it's long for man.
It's a bit mad.
But if you haven't, then I would say explore that shit, man. Like,
you guys are
we spoke about it in lockdown.
Man, I'm speaking Spanish right now.
The no fap thing's a thing.
Yeah, man.
It's a thing. Trust me.
Oh, fairs.
Yeah, it's just what it is. Because it's the same energy that I use for creativity. It's the same thing that, and then you just got way more energy. You're in the gym, you're more focused.
But that's why boxers don't do
it.
Yeah,
exactly.
Boxers
this is what I'm saying. Like, and then it's just like,
boxers
how many distractions thing, and then you're not like, you ain't got no power over me. Oh yeah, you're fit, but so what? So am I, bitch. No offense to women, but you know what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, it makes sense why boxers go so long with that.
Yeah, come on, it's different. It's a different kind of power. Like, I'm just stepping. Like, I'm like, oh, like, it's different.
There's science behind it.
Who did the scratches on Pressure?
Snips, that's what I'm saying. Big up Snips, Snips, yeah. He went crazy because I heard it, and because the verse it's just a verse, like balance and chaos. Look at what it made. But then I kept thinking of it, balance and. I just hear that, so I hit him one night on some 2 a.m. shit. Waved, yo, Snips, man, I need you. He's like, all right, cool. He hit it straight away. You know what I mean? Big up Snips. He's doing his thing, man. He's actually. There's actually a remix to that. Still, it's like the same verse, but just a different vibe, different sound to it. Yeah, I'll see what you lot think. I'll send it to you. Still, yeah.
It seems as if you're still in the process of like peeling back so many layers that were there before.
You think? What do you mean?
Well, just as far as like you're on this kind of journey.
Yeah.
Like I suppose a spiritual journey sort of thing, and you're learning more about yourself as you go along. So I guess it's just a thing of what you thought made sense to you back in the day maybe doesn't so much as anymore, and you're kind of venturing into new ways of thinking, ways of living.
Oh, definitely. My way of thinking has changed a lot.
Yeah.
But I understand everything that it was and where I was at. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll probably make the same decisions again, because it's like, well, some I wouldn't, but like you always say that in hindsight when it didn't work out.
But then you may not be here now, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. So like, yeah, definitely. Like I just like embracing it all. Yeah. Embracing it all, when before I felt like I was a little bit like sometimes I felt like I was shadow boxing with myself. Like the past successes and like, oh, you did this and you did that. It's like, fuck all that. I'm the guy who did that. So let me worry about that. Yeah. That's not your concern. Just let me cook. You know what I'm saying? As long as I'm cooking, just don't worry about that. If you're worried about that, you weren't my people anyway. You was more interested in the people that I was rolling with. 100%. So you go fuck with them. They're still about. They're making millions. Tell them I said hi. I'm cooking though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like I stopped giving a fuck about all that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I mean, I'm grateful and I'm happy for the opportunity, you know what I'm saying? Like to have made history the way that we did, but at the same time, I'm not gonna let that be the thing. Yeah, I just I'm not shying away from it, because it's a rich history and it's a beautiful thing. Like I earned that. Like I made that. I didn't pay for no features. I didn't suck no dick to get in that situation. You know what I mean? Like I don't mean literally, but some of you doing that for real. Like no. Like, I'm just gonna say I don't give a fuck no more. Yeah, like it is what it is. Like I'm not doing it. I'm not here for it. I've never been here for it. Like. And that's what it is. I feel like when people know you know your shit and you won't be played and you can't be tricked out of your position, they try to act like you're not that fucking person or you're not doing what you're doing. I'm aware of what I'm doing. I'm aware of what we've done, and I'm just keeping it stepping. Like, because it's like, they're not the be all and end all. You can't, like, I serve like the highest. Like, you can't fuck with, like, you can't stop anything that's preordained. So anything that's supposed to be for me will be for me. If it's not, it won't be, no matter what. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just on that type of time. Like, that's the energy I'm coming with. And anyone that gets in the way, mate, it's long. It's long, because we're fully ready. You know what I'm saying? We're ready, man. Like, musically, we've been ready. But I feel like just the scene wasn't ready. We were ready, but they just couldn't facilitate it. There was no fucking YouTube.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
I don't think people understand.
Half of the stuff that went down, I don't even have pictures of. This is in here. Like, our shit's so crazy. What made you think? And I'm seeing some of the comments like, yeah, these man got a vivid imagination. So my life's so lit, you think it's fabricated? I'll take that. I'll take that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%, man. 100%.
That's pretty cool stuff.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And that's the thing with like cult legends, especially like UK cult legends. A lot of some of them will kind of rest on their laurels as far as like, you know, they've crafted this story for themselves. They're kind of legendary in that regard. But it just seems as if you both of you, that you still have such a passion for the music, and pursuing that as opposed to like building the legend. Because I suppose that's just going to be a byproduct. Of it anyway. I think let the legend be the legend when it's the legend, when it's that time for it. But whilst you still got something to contribute and give to the culture, give it. You know what I mean? Like, why stop? Like, I don't believe in all that shit. That shit that Andre 3 Stack said, I don't believe that. I believe that the older you are, the more you know. That we don't depreciate with time.
I don't know why you're looking
this
at
is like, it's
because
like we don't depreciate.
It.
It's like gold. It's like gold. That gold doesn't depreciate. Like fine wine, that certain shit doesn't depreciate. It gets better.
That's one perspective, though. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the perspective of a man that's like, you know, on a different sort of path. But Andre, if he's feeling like, you know what, I've got nothing to talk about, then
no, that's his truth.
That's his truth.
That's his truth. That's his truth. That is his truth. I get it.
But he said he didn't want to be. What was it? How old is he? He said he didn't want to be like a 50-year-old rapper. And
he's allowed to feel that way, though. What's wrong?
Yeah, he is allowed to feel that way.
He's not speaking for all.
But he's saying what they rap about being da-da-da. That's what he said. He started saying they're joking about it. But it's like you can talk about life stuff. Do you know what I'm saying?
You can't be 47 and tell me
the insinuation.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's also allowed to feel.
I think Hope showed us that with 444.
100%.
Yeah.
But he's also allowed to feel like, you know what, I don't know how to tap into another area.
Oh, that's another thing we need to speak about. How many UK rappers are really doing age-appropriate music?
100%.
How many UK rappers are having these grown conversations and talking about this real stuff and everything else? Not a lot. Not a lot. But I don't like to point fingers. I just like to just lead by example. Balance and chaos.
No, but it's true though.
Huh?
A lot don't make it appropriate when you actually think about it. When you sit down and think about it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's true, man.
We need more of it.
It's true.
We definitely need more of it.
Don't worry, you got 10 tunes on there.
That is fact.
That's why it's important for like the elder statesmen to keep making music.
Yeah,
as well,
for
man.
sure,
'Cause
for
we
sure.
need those perspectives.
No,
we need
it's
the older
true.
perspectives.
Yeah, I'm not buying it, man. Like, yeah, I rate the kids and I like what they're doing, but sometimes you need to have a little sit down. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I still like the Grease talk though.
Yeah, I like the Grease.
That's what
That's what I'm saying. It's getting darker. Yeah. I like the Grease. I like the
When I heard the
Don't get
intro,
me
I was
wrong.
like, "Aye, wait, is it gonna be Grease?" And then I was clocked. Oh, nice, it'll be a
Yeah,
summer.
but then
theme.
you've got like my True North, and then you've got Bloody
Yeah,
Murder. So
100%. You get it.
You get a little bit.
yeah,
It's more crud. Don't worry.
But I
It's
know
more
with
crud.
S.A.S, I'm gonna
It's more
get.
crud. Yeah, you're gonna get some crud. Don't
I'm gonna
worry.
get.
Don't worry. Don't
So
worry.
who are the artists that you go to when you want that? The Grease, the crud. Who are
Rogue
those?
Streets, Conway,
yeah.
fucking Ransom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, them man there. Match Homie's hard.
Yeah.
Match
man.
Homie's hard. That Pray for
Yeah.
Haiti. What?
Yeah, man.
Bro, it's too many to name, bro. Like,
Yeah.
are you mad?
Yeah.
This is hip hop culture we're talking about.
Yeah, man.
Shit, don't get me started. We'll be here all night. You might gonna be like, yo, you're gonna start putting in with the rent and all that.
You might need to, bro. Man. Anything else, guys?
Nah, man. I
Nah.
appreciate you.
Oh, it was a
coming through,
pleasure,
man.
I've got a question for you.
Come
One of
on.
my mates was like, "Can you please ask?" Because he's from Northwest, innit? And
Yeah.
he's a massive fan. And when I told him, one guy called Gio, you don't know him. One of my guys from way back.
Big up to you.
My boy Q was so vexed when you guys came on last man. I didn't call him.
Is it?
So I have
You
to
you
call
better
him.
bet him this time.
I'm gonna call him.
Alright,
Yeah,
cool.
no, my guy goes.
He was vexed with
He
me.
goes. He's got a cheeky question here, which I will ask off the pod. So I'm not gonna
Is
ask
it?
that here. Yeah. And then he goes, apart from Drills and Cam, who was the best lyricist in Dipset?
Other than us.
You know, other than you guys and Drills and Cam.
JR Writer, come on.
Yes.
Yeah.
You think he's better than
You know,
Hell
he said,
Bell?
you know what's funny? He said
lyrically,
he said-
lyrically,
Yeah.
lyrically.
He
yeah.
said J.R. Writer as well, but he was
Lyrically,
asking.
lyrically, I mean,
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
What do you think of Unkasa?
Uncas's fire.
I thought he was fire as
Uncas's
well.
been around for time, you know.
Why you like that for?
Uncas's been around for time. He used to like work with I think Lupe and them flew him out to Chicago with Stack Bundles back in the day, like, and they had him like working with them from like he's been doing music stuff from way before. You know what I mean? So yeah, big up on Casa.
Would you reconnect with any of them? I mean, there's not really.
Killer shouted man out, so we've been chatting, we've been talking. I'll link up with.
He did on the podcast he does, isn't it? I think he shouted you guys.
Oh yeah, it is what it is. Yeah,
yeah,
big
it
up
is what it
Cam,
is.
man.
Yeah,
That's
salute to
like
Cam.
that's our guy, man.
Salute to Cam, legend.
Jim's cool, like you know what I mean. I wouldn't say no, like you know what I mean. We'll probably link up in the future. Who knows? You know what I mean. But right now, just S.A.S season. You know what I'm saying. And anything in the way is roadkill.
Any plans to go back to New York anytime soon to kind of like make music or just kind of be there?
We're gonna go to America,
Okay.
but I don't know if it's gonna be NY for now. We're gonna go over there. I'm gonna tell you off camera. Yeah. Yeah, so everything's a bit top secret. It's like true SAS fashion, right?
Yeah, listen. I hear it. Well, if you want to hear more about the SAS story, and it is a very vivid, legendary story, check out our previous episode with them.
That was in depth. That's like our best. That's our best
greatest-
interview.
that's
It's so in
That's
depth.
my
It's like
favourite.
it's like 3 hours or something.
It was
To
a
this
long.
day,
It was a
my
lot.
favourite one.
And extras.
Man
We
was
had
saying
extras as well.
certain shit. It was like certain shit that it was saying, and then May didn't even know how I felt about certain stuff. You know when he said like he was like anytime we was actually like worried about your safety, and I was like that one. He was like, oh, you shook that time. I was like, well, I was shook. He didn't know. I was just like, I was a bit mad.
That's my favourite episode.
That's my favourite episode. That's my favourite episode.
I need to listen to that back still. That was hard.
Even the little anecdote with you saying the dreams. And I didn't know you
yeah,
had the dreams.
yeah.
Oh yeah, we had the dreams.
Yeah,
Kanye had that. That's on our demo.
That's insane.
Yeah, John Legend was on our demo.
That's
We had a trip with John Legend on our demo.
yeah.
I was like, oh, fucking hell, I wish I had that demo, man. It's crazy. It's
insane.
unbelievable. But
Man,
yeah,
it was
man.
mad. I remember afterwards, I was like, "Yo, Q, fam, I just started with S.A.S. You know." He was like, "Fam, son, why did you call me, man?" He was so pissed at me, man.
No, legendary.
crazy.
Legendary, man.
Yeah, we'll put the link to that episode in the description.
Yeah, I'm
of
gonna
this
check it out
episode.
myself because that was good.
check it out.
Yeah, you don't always make me feel like I'm just in the living room just talking to my bros. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
So,
man.
it's like at first when I first talking, it's like the camera's there. It's a little bit like, and then it's just like, oh, it's just you know what I mean? Just the man them.
that
So
kind of feel, really. It's
yeah, I
that
like
kind of
it. It's
feel.
a vibe.
Yeah, man.
That's why I thought I had to sit down with you, man. You know what I mean?
And we appreciate
bro,
you coming
appreciate
down,
it,
man, for sure, man. You're
appreciate
welcome
it.
back anytime.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Share more stories. Just,
For sure.
be around, man.
Come
It'd
on.
be
Yeah.
dope, man. And yes, everybody, check out Mega's new project,
Yes.
Balance and Chaos.
Balance and Chaos.
Yeah,
rap.
man.
Now.
Go get it. Go
Real
get it.
rap,
Go get
real
it.
rap.
Why am I talking to the mic like it's the camera? I just clocked out
because you're in that mode. You're in that mode.
And you don't left me to it.
You're in that mode.
No, that's crazy.
You know what's crazy? Because I started saying real rap in it, so I started looking this direction like it's the camera.
You don't just left me to it. Like I'm just looking mad at the camera. Like, nah, that's all mad. I'm just doing profile shots. I'm like, nah.
I'm like you know. I forget it's there 9 times out of 10. I forget it's there 9 times out of 10.
Oh, come on. She left us to it. Look.
That's hilarious. Yes, thank you guys for tuning in, viewing, watching. If you want to get in touch with us. Actually, no, before that, how can people reach you, Mega?
Okay, you can holler at me on Insta, so that's MEGACITO_. Someone's got the fucking... It's not even it's a woman who's got Megacito. Someone just free it up. Anyway, Megacito, Instagram. And then what else? Twitter, Mega S.A.S. And then Streets or Salutes, that's the YouTube. Subscribe, share, you know what I'm saying? And comment as well. That's important. So that's about it for now.
You got all your catalogue on that channel? As far as the SAS
mostly, mostly, and obviously on all DSPs, everything's on there. You know what I mean? All the older stuff and whatever. Yeah, and that will keep you up to date. It's coming soon though.
Don't man. I need that more.
Grease, yeah, it's coming.
You see me, I'm a balancer more.
Trust me. I got some joints that you'll blow your top.
What did you say?
Trust me, no homo.
Yeah. What did you say?
You are more. You're chaos and chaos.
No. I'm balancing chaos.
No, you're chaos and chaos.
I was crip walking on the way here to the.
That's what I'm saying. He's got a hoodie. He's got a hoodie on. He's got a hoodie on indoors. He's on the chaos.
The balance is not like us.
The balance is him. The balance is him like in passion. It's like he's a changed man. He's like in passion now. It's not everyday crud. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes heartbreak.
I'm gonna get my grease fixed when they drop. I know that.
You are gonna get your grease fixed. He's not lying. He's not lying. I was just chefing one early.
I'm gonna get my grease fixed.
Grease fixes a man.
I'm one of those guys, man. I'll never grow old of listening to Grease.
No, trust me, me neither. To be fair, that's why I said it's gonna get darker. You see. You'll see.
Well, on that note, stay tuned for that.
Love.
And if you want to reach out to us, we're at RhymesDimesPod, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Yeah, peep the catalogue, YouTube. Follow us on YouTube. Subscribe as well. And you'll hear from us soon. So until then, take care. Stay safe, stay blessed,
stay black,
stay dangerous,
and peace.
Peace.